Today on Unsolved Florida, we dive into the 2016 disappearance of Jade Elyssa Henning, a case where a routine errand turned into a decade of silence and a nickname is the only lead we have left. Winter Park, Florida, November 8th, 2016. It's 9:30 at night. The air is still warm, and at the Winter Park Point Apartments, the hum of traffic from the nearby North Cimarron Boulevard is constant. For 30-year-old Jade Elyssa Henning, the night was supposed to be routine. She was staying with her mother and her two young children. She told her family she was making a quick run to the Circle K nearby. She walked out the door and into the Florida night and simply vanished. She was wearing short shorts, a tank top, and flip-flops, her standard attire for a quick errand. But that errand never ended. Jane never made it back to the apartments, and she never made it back to her children. Police later learned that she may not have been alone. Witnesses or leads suggested she was in the company of a man known only by the nickname Fresh. To this day, the identity of Fresh and his connection to Jade's disappearance remains one of the most frustrating pieces of this puzzle. Investigators classified Jade's disappearance as occurring under suspicious circumstances. While Jade lived what some called a transient lifestyle and had been known to drop out of sight occasionally, she never went long without calling her mother. At the time she vanished, her children were very young. And although her mother was the primary caregiver of them, she always checked in, despite her lifestyle. It seems that Jade had a very normal upbringing and a very normal life until she got into the world of drugs and alcohol. A lot of these pictures are before her substance abuse, and I do have some pictures I'm going to show that were closer to the time that she disappeared. It's honestly such a shame what substances can do to a person and how they can obviously ruin your life. While police often use the term transient, it's important to clarify that she did have a home base with her family. In the true crime world, transient sometimes leads to less media coverage, and I would really like to challenge that bias. She obviously had a very loving family who cared for her. You can see in this picture of 4 generations. But she was also a girl who made a lot of mistakes and didn't make the best decisions. A year before she went missing, she did go to court for a stalker. Now, all of these case documents are classified, but I'm sure the police have looked into this and the police have not named a suspect. This is another case. Less than a year from when she went missing, she filed a domestic violence against her second child's father. And again, these court documents, because they involve a minor, are not public. She did have several run-ins with the law, including drug charges and just a lot of random traffic violations. Her last court appearance was for jaywalking, which is crazy. I really didn't think they gave you a ticket for that, but she also had several theft charges along with the drugs. And you can see here in her mugshot just how different she looks from the girl even 2 years before this. Her Facebook profile is still public, so if anyone wants to look it up, you definitely can, but I did find these statuses very interesting. In the one on the bottom, Tom is the person that she filed the domestic violence against. Her family, especially her mother, is very active on social media, at least in the form of commenting on different news articles about Jade. So the regular contact with her family abruptly stopped on November 8th. There have been no sightings of her at the Circle K. No security footage has publicly been released showing her arrival. It's as if she stepped off the map somewhere between the apartment complex and the Circle K store. It's been nearly a decade. Jade's children are growing up with a void where their mother should be. So we're looking for anyone who lived at or visited the Winter Park Point Apartments in late 2016. Did you know anyone who went by the name Fresh? Did you see Jade near the Circle K on Tuesday night? Sometimes the smallest detail, a conversation overheard, a car seen in the parking lot, is the key to a cold case. So if you have any information, no matter how small, please contact the Orange County Sheriff's Office at 407-836-4357. You can also remain anonymous by calling Crime Line at 1-800 423 tips. Jade Elyssa Henning is more than a file number. She is a daughter and a mother. Help us bring her home. Thanks for watching Unsolved Florida. We'll see you next time.